how can my wife do this? Oh, women. So I married my wife earlier this year. We did our wedding on January. I really love my wife. She's the greatest thing that happened to me. Yeah. She's beautiful and hardworking. The marriage was the happiest because we were all bringing something to the table. My wife is a doctor whilst I am a teacher. Although her salary was a lot far than mine, she never complained and still loved me the same. So hello, welcome to this channel, the Glorious Generations Family TV. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you for coming back. Today's episode is on marriage. So let's listen attentively to this beautiful story, because if you are a wife or your husband and you're watching this, you're going to learn. I'm learning, you're learning. Let's learn together. True life story. Story time. I declare this ground open. My wife was transferred to go and work at Sinyani, meaning we had to stay apart. Although she promised to come every weekend, but I knew from Sinyani to Accra wasn't easy, so I'll go and visit her whilst she also comes to visit me. Everything was going on smoothly like that. When my friends visited me one day and asked if I wasn't feeling lonely, I answered affirmatively. But I answered them that I always get to see my wife weekends and when she's on leave. They advised me that I should get someone who could help me kill their loneliness. Okay. Friends like this. I rebuked them, but the three of them acted as if it was normal. They were all married too. They further explained that men are naturally polygamous, so my wife will understand if she found out. Okay. My wife was an independent woman who doesn't depend on me for anything. Take note and what she brings to the table is bigger than mine. She even bought the apartment at Accra. Okay. So I didn't want to do anything to hurt her. Okay. But my friends introduced a lady to me. Okay. The lady was sexy. I couldn't resist and I fell for her. I consistently had sex with her, making me stop visiting my wife. Whenever my wife asked me, I would like to hear that I was too tired. I even prevented her from coming. I convinced her that the journey will be tiring and I will soon get a transfer so I can also stay in Sunyani. My wife, being the understanding wife, listened to me. 3 months after being with the girl, my side chick, she actually came with a doctor's report to tell me she was pregnant. I asked her to abort it. She didn't agree. Okay. I told her my wife won't be happy, and she actually said I should just allow her give birth. She promised not to disturb my wife and I, and all I needed to do was take care of my child. I agreed to her request because it was my first child and I couldn't afford to kill it. So I got her a room to stay. I started sending her money. Fast forward, my wife paid me a surprise visit. She said she just wanted to surprise me. I switched off my phone to avoid my pregnant side chick from calling me, as she always disturbed me with pregnancy cravings. I wish I didn't switch off my phone. Hold on. The wife is... How do I start from? The wife is working. The wife is the owner of the home where she lives and stays alone. The wife is supporting financially. Is this the reason some men don't want you to work? So that they could do anything? I don't know. Because if you're not working as a woman, frustrations may be your lot. Because sometimes marriage don't go the way you planned it. Another thing is that why would the wife decide to even leave that marriage, leave the home, and pursue a career when she had not had any child for the man? Has she ever thought a man could cheat? Does she ever feel there is no man on earth that could not cheat? Any man could cheat. I hope we are learning, because even as a woman, I want you to pick what is yours. I don't think it's advisable to leave your marriage and travel away from your home, because of course there are hunters. Those ladies out there are called hunters. And if you have to do that, then I don't think anything is wrong in that. The lady also they still visit themselves so that there is no loneliness weekly
Okay, what else does this man want? What loneliness is he talking about? Like, let's be practical. I'm just trying to be practical. Let's continue.
Side chick actually came to my house that night, and my wife opened the door. She confidently walked in and asked my wife where I was and what she was doing there. My wife asked her who she was. She wasn't smart enough to lie. She actually told my wife that she was my fiancée and is even pregnant. It was too late when she got to know that it was actually my wife she was talking to. It was too late when she got to know that it was actually my wife she was talking to.
Jesus.
She doesn't know her because I mostly take her to hotels. And when I bring her to the apartment, it will be at night and she will leave early morning the next day. She quickly apologized and left the house. My wife started laughing. She laughed until tears were in her eyes. I asked my family to plead with her the next day, and she actually told them that she wants to get pregnant with a different man so that we will both have children outside the marriage. After that, we can forgive ourselves and stay together. I thought she was talking out of pain. But my wife is now pregnant with a childhood friend, and she actually had the guts to show me the report with smiles. She had actually forced to be transferred back to Accra. And I had to stay in the apartment every day whilst I watch her childhood friend bring her gifts. My own baby mama don't come to the house. When I confronted her, she told me that I can leave because it's her house and she can't do anything. I always pray for her to miscarry the child. I only want the wife I married back, not the one I'm seeing in this house.
Let me show
My
her
mind
face.
is messed up. I wished I never listened to my friends.
Oh my God.
And you wrote what? Women, why did my wife? Why didn't you write friends? Why would friends advise me this way? The whole problem started, or the genesis of this problem, is the fact that you listen to your cheating scumbags of friends. And you're not coming to blame the woman on top of it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. In fact, two wrongs do not make a right. But for this particular one, I salute you, ma. At least they will know how it feels like, or she will know how it feels like. When you're a woman, see, have money, have money as a woman, have money. Because if it was some meek woman that didn't have money and was depending on this guy, I swear, by now, the woman is still sitting in that marriage, crying to God every day and going through a lot of mental problems. I beg this one, I support you, man. It's wrong. How can my wife do this? All women.
Okay, let me read comment section first. Well, to me,
Go inside your kitchen, right?
I think I'm sorry for the distraction. Let me quickly, there's this comment I want us to see. I don't have much time no more, but let me quickly read it. It said, don't lose your values and yourself as a woman because of a man's behavior. Instead of getting pregnant for a childhood friend, leave the marriage honorably and start your life afresh. This is the kind of story emotionally broken women we love. This is the kind of, emotionally broken women we love. Yes, don't be led by hurt and disappointment. This person I just said my mind, because marriage is more of a ministry. To me, I blame the woman for leaving her marriage in the first place, because no, she shouldn't have left. Number one, she had not had a child for the man, at least to be drawing the man. Because if she had had a child for the man, that would be drawing the man's attention to her. Even though she lives with the child, the man's attention will be there. All the children, the man's attention will be drawn. So that's. Let me not talk too much. Let me do another one. It said, one says, I salute you, ma. You have it. Let him have a taste of the same medicine he gave you. Well, that's normal thing, Everyone wants to pay back. Like when somebody hurts you, you're being betrayed. Of course, you want to pay back that betrayer immediately. But sometimes, I pray that we have right people, like good pastors or right marriage people, that will help you out in that, because that situation you want to pay back. So I really don't blame the woman, but because it's normal that you want to pay back. But only Holy Spirit can help you. Let me read this one. Say, no, I don't blame the friends who, whoever they advise and follow, means the idea was in your mind before. It was just triggered by friends. So deal with it. So this one says you have it, that's why you did. So what do you think about this?